Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here to talk real quick about some Zone 2 cardio. So, what is Zone 2? Why do we need it? What do we have to do to get there? So, here's the deal. Zone 2 cardio is going to be steady state exercise. This is steady state cardio for a couple sessions a week, 30 to 60 minutes long. And it's the good old slow and low cardio. It's not high intensity cardio. It's not going to be crushing you. You're not going to be dying, but it is going to be some work. So why do we want to do this Zone 2 cardio? If we look at cardiovascular exercise on a range and we put it into zones of how hard the work is, it's going to be right in the easier category. So if we take zone 0 to 1, zone 0, sitting still, doing work at a computer, sitting on the couch watching TV, that's zone 0. If you get up and walk around your house, go to get something, you're going to be elevating your heart rate a little bit. That's going to be zone 1. Zone 2 is where we're actually walking briskly or maybe jogging or maybe biking. We're at a higher heart rate level, but it's brisk, it's easy. You can still hold a conversation and you're not working very intensely, meaning your heart rate is not bumping up very high. And we're staying at that rate. Zone 3 to 5 to 6 is where we are at usually when we're working out pretty hard. So when we're working out, we're lifting our weights and we're doing our strength training sessions, you're probably in zone 3 to 4 to 5 at any given time when you're really exerting yourself. Zone 6 is when we're doing the high intensity work like sprints, or like maybe even our HIIT class, we hit zone 6 a little bit. Maybe if you have like a high intensity day where you do Tabata work or the finishers that we do at the end, those are probably more towards zone 6 where you are working at your maximum level. Zone 7 is really hard to get into. So same thing, 6 and 7 is going to be your maximum level of exertion. So those are the different zones. We don't often spend very much time in zone 2. Zone 2 is known as the AKA fat burning zone, where we're using oxygen to aerobic exercise. We're using oxygen and we're uptaking more of our fatty acids. We're burning fat for fuel. So here is why, and one of the number one benefits of zone 2 cardio, even though it's slow and low and it really does, it's kind of boring to be honest, we're burning more fat for fuel, which is great. So fat burning is one of the benefits. Maintaining fat loss, trimming down, maintaining a good metabolic health. And then the other benefits are awesome, more awesome even. So anti-aging benefits. Our cells are getting healthier when we do zone 2 cardio. Our mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, they get bigger and more efficient. So our hormones, our efficiency of exercise is getting better. Our hormones, use of insulin, all these things are getting better. So we are less at risk for diabetes. We use glucose better when we're at rest. So we're using our fuel better when we're sitting down. And then we also have our fitness level just comes up, our cardiovascular health comes up, and all the cardiovascular risk factors come way down when we do zone 2 cardio and include that in our routine. So I think there's so many benefits to this that we do need to start including this in our routine. Now, how often, how hard, what do we have to do this? So I'm going to shoot you guys a picture of the formula we have to use to figure this out. If you want to use heart rate. So if you have a heart rate monitor and you're able to monitor your heart rate the whole time, we want to be at a heart rate that is like 180 minus your age. So do 180, subtract your age from that. That is the heart rate we want to be at, plus or minus 5 or 10 beats per minute, depending. So if you're more fit, you may be able to get a little bit higher into that heart rate and not feel it. If you haven't done cardio in a while, if you haven't done steady state cardio in a long time, or you're nursing an injury or you've been sick, you want to take 10 beats per minute off. So I'll send you that formula, but that is the top limit. Let's just say your heart rate comes out to be 147. You want to stay at 147 the entire session, plus or minus 5 beats per minute. And that's kind of hard to do. So if you have a heart rate monitor, that's always good. If you don't have a heart rate monitor, the RPE, conversational, RPE is rate of perceived exertion. So how do you perceive it? You're going to be at a conversational pace. So you can still talk like I'm talking to you right now in paragraphs. But if you were talking to somebody on the phone, they would be able to hear that your heart rate's higher, your breathing rate is higher. It's harder for you to talk, but they can still understand you. You can still talk to them. But they would understand that you are walking or you are exercising. How long should we do this? If you're just starting out, I would shoot for 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times per week. If you are really deconditioned, if you feel like you haven't done any cardio, any walking in a really long time, shoot for 30 minutes 2 times a week. We want to work towards 45 minutes per session. We want to work, even after that, we want to work towards 60 minutes per session. So anywhere between 30 to 60 minutes, and then anywhere between 3 to 4 sessions a week. Like I said, if you're just starting out, start with 2 sessions a week at 30 minutes, and then build up from there. And then we want a frequency, 3 to 4 days per week is a lot. Just do whatever you can do. If you can get 1 time in a week, awesome. If you can get 2, even better. Up to 4 is optimal. 30 to 60 minutes, 3 to 4 times per week is optimal. So if you are just starting out, start lower than that. If that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of questions. Let's start adding this into our schedule, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to feel the benefits right off the bat. I know it, but you got to stay in the zone too. All right. Let me know what questions you have. I'll see you soon. Bye.